The global economic landscape is changing. New players are emerging. One of the most prominent is BRICS. This group of nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, has become a force to be reckoned with. Together, they represent a significant portion of the world's population and economic output. Their influence is being felt across the globe. BRICS nations are united by a common goal. They want to reform the global financial system. They believe the current system is skewed in favor of developed nations. BRICS aims to create a more equitable playing field. This has led them to explore alternative financial mechanisms. One of their key initiatives is to promote trade in local currencies. This would reduce their reliance on the US dollar. This move has the potential to reshape global trade patterns. It also challenges the dominance of the US dollar as the world's reserve currency. The rise of BRICS signifies a shift in the global balance of power. It underlines the growing influence of emerging economies. The world is no longer dominated by a handful of Western powers. BRICS is a testament to this changing dynamic. It represents a new era of multipolarity in global affairs. De-dollarization has become a buzzword in international finance, but what exactly does it mean? In simple terms, it refers to reducing dependence on the US dollar. This can involve various measures. For instance, conducting trade in other currencies, or using alternative payment systems. Several factors drive the push for de-dollarization. One is the perceived weaponization of the dollar. The US has often used sanctions to punish countries that don't toe its line. These sanctions often involve cutting off access to the US financial system. This has pushed many countries to explore alternatives to the dollar. Another factor is the desire for greater financial autonomy. Many countries are uncomfortable with the outsized influence the US has over the global financial system. They want to reduce their vulnerability to US monetary policy. This is especially true for countries that have strained relations with the US. For BRICS nations, de-dollarization is seen as a way to assert their economic independence. It aligns with their goal of creating a more multipolar world order. By reducing reliance on the dollar, they hope to diminish US leverage and create a more level playing field in global trade. However, achieving de-dollarization is no easy feat. The dollar is deeply entrenched in the global financial system. It will take a concerted effort from BRICS and other like-minded nations to create a viable alternative. The success of this endeavor remains to be seen. Donald Trump's return to the White House has sent shockwaves through the global economy. His first week in office has been marked by a flurry of executive orders. These include withdrawing from the Paris Climate Agreement and imposing tariffs on various goods. But it's his threats against BRICS that have caused the most alarm. Trump has long been critical of BRICS. He views the group as a threat to US economic dominance. His recent threats to impose 100% tariffs on BRICS nations are a continuation of this stance. These threats are seen as a sign of his protectionist instincts. They also signal a return to his America First agenda. The potential impact of such tariffs would be significant. They could disrupt global supply chains and lead to higher prices for consumers. This could trigger a trade war, hurting both the US and BRICS economies. The uncertainty surrounding Trump's policies is already creating volatility in global markets. Trump's aggressive approach towards BRICS stands in stark contrast to that of his predecessor. The Biden administration had adopted a more conciliatory tone towards BRICS. It recognized the group's growing influence and sought to engage with them constructively. Trump's return to a more confrontational stance raises concerns about a new era of geopolitical tensions. India finds itself in a delicate position amidst these escalating tensions. As a key member of BRICS, India supports the group's goals of reforming the global financial system and promoting multipolarity. However, India also shares strong economic and strategic ties with the US. India benefits significantly from trade with the US. It is also a key partner in US efforts to counter China's growing influence in the Indo-Pacific region. This puts India in a difficult spot, caught between its commitment to BRICS and its relationship with the US. India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has stated that India has no interest in weakening the US dollar. This suggests that India may not fully support a complete break from the dollar-dominated system. Instead, India is likely to advocate for a more gradual approach to de-dollarization. India's stance will be crucial in shaping the future of the global financial system. As a bridge between BRICS and the West, India is uniquely positioned to facilitate dialogue and find common ground. A successful outcome will require diplomatic finesse and a willingness to compromise from all sides.